Hey everyone, today, we are going to create two types of infographic animations in After Effects, without using any third-party plugins. In this video, you will learn many small techniques that you can use to create similar animations in your own projects. So, let's get started. Now, let's see how to create a circular infographic. First, select the ellipse tool. Click and hold the Shift key to draw a perfect circle. Align the circle to the center of the composition. For this shape, we only need a stroke. We do not need a fill. So, set the fill value to 0. Now, select the circle and press CT or L+D to duplicate it. For the top circle, change the stroke color. Next, we will animate the circle. Select the blue shape layer, go to Add, and choose Trim Paths. Set the end value to 0. Move the timeline forward to the point where you want the animation to stop. Now, type the percentage you want. To make the motion smoother, to improve the look, search for line cap. Change it from but to round. Now the stroke ends look smoother and more polished. However, there is one problem. At the beginning, the stroke appears all at once. We can fix this. Add a keyframe to the stroke width. Move the timeline slightly forward. At the first frame, set the stroke width to 0. Now the stroke grows gradually, instead of appearing instantly. Now, our next step is to add a slider counter. This counter will help us show the exact values displayed in the graph. First, select the text tool. Click anywhere in the composition and type any number you want. Now, select the text layer. To animate this number, we need to apply a slider control. Go to Effects, search for Slider Control, and drag it onto the text layer. For better visibility, let's quickly change the text color to black, so we can clearly see what we are doing. Now, to link the text with the slider, select the text layer and open the text properties. Hold the Alt key and click on the source text stopwatch. Now, use the pick width and connect it to the slider control. Release the mouse. Now you can see that the number is controlled by the slider. If you move the slider, the text value updates automatically. However, there is a problem. When we animate the slider, the number shows decimal values, but we only want whole numbers, like 10, 11, or 12. To fix this, select the text layer, and press U to reveal the expression. Inside the expression, we will use a math function. Type math.round. Now the slider will only output whole numbers, without any decimals. Question: what if you want to add a percentage sign, or any other symbol? First, create a string. Type S equals quotation marks. This creates a text string. Now, combine the number and the string using a plus sign. Inside the quotation marks, type any character you want. For example, type the percentage symbol. Now you will see the percentage sign appear after the number. When you press play, the symbol stays the same, but the number continues to animate. In the same way, you can add spaces, hyphens, or any custom characters you want. And there you go. You have created a clean, animated circular infographic that visually represents 58%. This is how you can create simple and professional infographic animations in After Effects without using any plugins. Now, at last, let's see how you can create pie chart. To create a pie chart, select the ellipse tool, click and drag. Until you create a perfect circle. For this shape, we need a fill, not a stroke. So, set the fill color to any value you like. Lower the opacity slightly if needed. Now, we will apply an effect. Go to Effects, search for Radial Wipe, and drag it onto the shape. Using the transition completion value, you can see that the shape animates like a pie chart. Set the wipe direction to counterclockwise. Duplicate the shape layer. This bottom layer will be the base. Select the top layer and change its color to red. Set its transition completion to 100. Add a keyframe. Press U to reveal the keyframes. Move the timeline forward slightly and set the value to whatever percentage you want. Now, duplicate this layer again. Place it below the red layer. Increase the transition completion slightly and change its color. Duplicate the layer one more time. Place it at the bottom. Lower its value and change its color. Now you have a complete pie chart with multiple colored sections. Go back to the beginning of the timeline and press play. You can see that all the pie segments animate smoothly. To make the animation more polished, select the keyframes and adjust the easing. Now, when you press play, you will see a clean, smooth, and professional-looking pie chart animation. This is how you can create for different types of infographic animations in After Effects without using any third-party plugins.